Peace and prosperity be on to all who's listening and watching. It's your girl Shaeranea, and I'm back with another video. I'm just trying to fully accept the facts. Like, I just want my own little studio, art studio, YouTube studio, like whatever you want to call it. My own setup where I can just do art, draw, have my microphone set up, all the good stuff, and not really just being confined or being constrained. Also, I need to be mindful of my attitude, how irritable I can get when like I'm in traffic, because I get very anxious, get a lot of anxiety from driving or being a lot. I thought I was getting better. I really did. I really did think I was getting better. I think I've gotten better at driving on the highway. But as far as like so many cars out at one time, like to the point where like cars are literally like on top of each other. Yeah, I don't think I've gotten that good. I think I just improved. So traffic was pretty bad today, and my anxiety started to react, and I had to stop and get gas anyway. So out of an act of anxiety, I ate food, which was a stress reliever. Got me some Crispitos. Not necessarily saying that's a good thing. Stress eating is not good, but it worked for the moment. And also, I just need to work on my attitude in general. Like, I have a explosive temperament. Like, I don't get mad about things easy. Like, I don't get mad at everything. And since I have like a more mature nature to myself, like it takes like a really long time for me like to be upset about something. Like, I have to be irritable for me to be mad about something, or like something had to become disappointing for me to be like mad. Like today, I didn't get the result I wanted, and I was kind of upset about that. So that when I got back into traffic, the fact that it took me a long time to get to where I was going and didn't get the result I wanted, getting back into traffic, I was just kind of irritated and then even more pissed off because I didn't get what I wanted. So I just have to work on all of that, my attitude and everything. It's not funny because I know how bad of an attitude I have. I live with it for the past 27 years. I know how horrible I can get. But yeah. So I need to find like positive. I wouldn't say positive. I think constructive or conducive. Maybe like an activity. I will always want to do martial arts if I ever get the time. Martial arts has always been on my mind. That is one thing besides working out that I know that would be like really good for me and my attitude. And also, if you're on this channel and you're like new, because I know it's like a lot of new people based on my analytics. If you're new and you don't really like my shorts or my videos or anything I'm saying, then just keep going and go on about your business, okay? Like, you don't have to like what I post or what I've said. And if I'm ignorant or ignorant is bliss, and to the point where you felt like you needed to say it, it must have been interesting enough to keep you on there long enough to think that what I had to say was ignorant. So just keep it moving. I usually don't entertain that type of stuff, but I just seen a lot of comments out of nowhere because my like analytics has been like spiking, and there's a lot of new people coming on my channel. And so even in that case, that doesn't matter. Like, I don't care, guys. But yeah, so the biggest thing I need to work on is my attitude, because even when I don't get what I want, there's gonna be a lot of times that I don't get what I want in life, and I need to work on that. Like, I need to work on my anxiety when it comes to driving. Another rule. But in that, today was productive. My manager let me get off early so I can go do what I needed to do, even though it wasn't what I expected. I got off early enough. I hope something good comes out of all the effort I've been putting towards the things I want, because I really hate making an effort and not seeing the results. I'm serious. Or not seeing my hard work pay off. It's like, that makes me such a moody person, to the point where I'm like, that's how I used to be when I was like a really good worker, and I never saw how my good work benefited or it being appreciated. So I stopped being a good worker and started slacking off and started to give the bare minimum as I was being given. So that's what I do when I realize, like, my best isn't good enough. So if my best isn't good enough, I'm gonna give the bare minimum. And the bare minimum with me is like absolutely nothing, I swear. But I'm working on it. I'm working on my attitude. I'm working on my perception. Because sometimes I can see something, and if I see it not appreciated or reciprocated or anything, I can just change in mood and action and everything. And I'll move different, I'll speak different, and I'll act different. But yeah, I just have to work on me and be a better me. Because like me now, ooh, I get irritated too easily. But it's simple stuff, like stuff that's dangerous, in my opinion. Driving, ugh. You know, you see so many people get into wrecks and things. It's just so irritating. But yeah. And then like the morning traffic, I'm like, no, I'm not going to school, and I'm in the long line for like the school line. But I'm not going to school. So I'm in a long line where the parents have to go to school and drop their kids off. I'm just like, OMG. But in the future, I will get better at this, and I will no longer complain about this. It will be something I'll be precisely better. I pray. I love you guys.